I'm on my way to Red Lodge, Montana from Sheridan, Wyoming, riding on Interstate 90 after spending the last 5 days doing a 250-mile loop around the Bighorn National Forest, where my friends Bill and Jason and I climbed over two passes, Highway 14 East and Powder River Pass. To get to Red Lodge, I will first ride to Hardin, Montana today, covering about 85 miles, 50 miles tomorrow to Billings, and then 62 miles the day after tomorrow to get to Red Lodge. The reason why I'm heading to Red Lodge is so I can climb the Beartooth Mountain Pass at 10,947 feet elevation. It is the highest road of both states of Montana and neighboring Wyoming to the west. And just like that, I'm in Montana. I can't believe it. Every time I think about really making it here, I can't wait. I just got so much to see. Yellowstone, Beartooth, Helena, all of it. Gotta pace myself. Let's go. I was on this road. I'm 64 miles in and have to go 84 today or so to get to Harding. And I was like dying for water. And this gentleman, Colombo, he's a tribal man from the Crow. He stopped to offer me water, cold water from that cooler right there. You are a savior, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. There he goes. The kindness of people is just unbelievable. He just stopped because he knew that I was gonna be thirsty and he just wanted to give me water. Like, that's it. He just like, he said, "You're working so hard. You must need more water." I just got like drunk on water. I was so thirsty. I was like measuring how much water I had left to how much I should drink, and I have 20 miles left. Well, I slept the night in Hardin and I slept really good. And now I'm heading to Billings. It's only a 43-mile run instead of 88 yesterday. And I gotta go find a tire. My rear tire has a gash on it that I don't trust anymore. Another day. Gorgeous. It's warming up so fast. This road is so beautiful and just perfect slopes. It's like, I really enjoy riding on the highways. They're engineered to use the least amount of energy to get through. So for all of us, whether you're a trucker or you're a car or RV or a bicyclist. With a population of just over 1 million, Montana is the 8th least populous state but the 4th largest by area. Its most popular nickname, Big Sky Country, is due to the lack of tall buildings and structures and its often unobstructed skyline. Before starting on my trip across the United States, I was told by my bicycle touring friend Patty that I would notice considerable conditioning in my climbing strength. It is today that I most suddenly experienced this foresight. After climbing last week's passes over the Bighorn Mountains, I felt a strength in my legs like never before. Woo! Just cranking this thing out! Feels so good! I feel so good after climbing all those 2 passes. It really helped me at my cycling. I feel so much better than I ever have. Woo! Let's go! Founded in 1882 and nicknamed Magic City, Billings is the largest city in the state of Montana with a population of 109,000. Its rapid growth was evident from its start as a railroad town and due to its lumber industry. Having continuous rear tire issues on my bicycle due to a cut on the tread, I rode into Billings hoping to find a new tire. Haven't been in a city in a while. I'm in Billings. It's the biggest city in Montana. and it's busy. I have to pay a lot of attention. Cars like coming from everywhere. Finally got off the busy and I got a bike road. I've never ever seen this in the 3,000 miles. How cool is that? I want to see that everywhere. They're telling us that I can take the whole lane, which I always do if I want to, but that's pretty cool. I'm still sharing though. After several hours in heavy traffic and 2 missed attempts at bicycle shops, I made my way to the world's first KOA campground where I camped for the night. I'm heading to Red Lodge. I slept so good at this campground, like phenomenal. Woke up early too, rested. Did 60 miles yesterday, and today I gotta do 62, and I'm heading directly into a 10 to 20 mile an hour wind, so they're predicting. I might just stay one day of rest because it's been close to 2 weeks, if not right at 2 weeks since I had a day off, and just recharge myself before I start Beartooth. Yeah, I'm gonna read and sleep and eat and power up and start climbing. I can't wait. My climbing's been so strong in comparison to before that I'm just like, can't wait to get pumping up those things again. And you know, needless to say, the downhill that will come after it. I don't know if I've been away from cities for a long time, but wow, Billings is fast moving. I'd say chaotic and unexpectedly chaotic. But I'm almost back on that business road heading to Red Lodge. I survived Billings. Woo! Hectic! It was fun too, but with my time crunch now, I wanted to get out of there. I just fixed another flat. I got this crack on my tire that's just obnoxious. I had a dollar bill in there folded, and the dollar bill was ripped in half, so dirt's going in there and tearing it. So I had a little round piece of really thin plastic, like from a notebook, like a notebook cover, a piece about that big, and I taped it on there with 2 patches on the tire. I patched the tube and hopefully it'll hold. I think the tire rip hasn't opened at all in 2,000 miles, so it should be good. It's just a matter of keeping debris from going in there. Hopefully this piece of this plastic, you know, thing will work. I'm really tired of that. I'm ready to get somewhere and stop. I'm spent, 13 more miles. And I just realized that I'm out of fuel. I ate this breakfast this morning, but I haven't eaten anything since. Like I don't want to call myself names, but I do have this that I bought like, I don't know, 10 miles ago. I don't even know time right now. My brain is not functioning correctly. 13 miles is not a big deal, but the way I feel right now, it feels like 100 miles. So I'm gonna eat this, and I think it'll do. It better work. And I just passed Roberts, which was a town that had nothing. I was like, give me a campground, I'm gonna stop. But it's either private land with fencing or maybe a campground and no hotels there or anything. I gotta get to Red Lodge. dirt's been going in there and giving me a flat. And I'm also worried that if I go fast downhill that it'll keep ripping, but it's been there for 2,000 miles. So I got like the patch. I'm gonna try to fix it and see if I can fortify it, because this tire is really good and I want to keep it. I think it'll be fine, but I'm gonna put some effort. Before I put like a dollar bill in there, then it like didn't work. It ended up getting used up. Then I put patches and the dollar bill. It continued not to work, and then I found a piece of plastic about that round from like a notebook cover, and I cut it and it's in there. Actually, I didn't cut it. This kid in a bike shop told me to do that in Billings, Alex. Anyways, I put that on there and it's doing good, but I'm gonna open it up and really do a way better job with like a big patch like this glued in the inside, and then that should do it. Blah blah blah, quack quack quack. How am I gonna stick this thing over the blue little patch? This is the motel I stayed at. It was awesome. This is the kind of place that I much rather stay at if I'm not gonna be camping. It's got character, 100%. The guy that runs it and owns it, Mac, is super cool. He gave me more information than I could have ever dreamt of, and it's super clean and a little bit retro, but perfectly maintained. And I had a ball. I don't want to leave. Anyways, it's a yodeler in Red Lodge. Super cool town. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. But I got a feeling what I'm about to see is gonna make me not think about it anymore. Located on the eastern base of the Beartooth Mountains is the city of Red Lodge, population 2,300. It is known as a world-class outdoor recreational destination. Popular sports include snow skiing, climbing, whitewater rafting, cycling, hiking, and horseback riding. The smoke from the fires, Oregon, Washington, and California. I've been having a lot of fires, and it's gotten to Montana, so I'm starting to see it. I made it. It took a little bit, but I got it. All I gotta do now is climb. I gotta reach out campground about 10 more miles and eat up, rest up, wake up early before this wind picks up in midday, and summit the mountain. Let's go. Woo! It had been 2 weeks straight since I took a day off, and after spending a night in Red Lodge, I decided to stay a second night and rest up before heading up Beartooth Mountain. I came to this campground this afternoon because it's closer to where Highway 212, otherwise known as Beartooth Highway, starts the pass's ascent. My plan is to rest, fuel up, and leave early in the morning so as to summit the mountain before the forecasted forest fire smoke arrives at midday. I bought some tamales from a Mexican restaurant. They give them to me frozen, and they are insane. I just heat them up with a little water.